competition would be overstepping the boundaries. After all, we do want them to feel welcome.
Yes, I suppose so.
You know, he left in a suit at 6 o'clock this morning.
Did he really? How did you see him?
Oh, I was awake, Margaret. John's snoring has become unbearable.
Oh?
We've tried everything, even Joyce's cheese remedy.
Cheese remedy?
Well, she says that when Arthur gets snoring, she cuts 2 small pieces of cheddar and stuffs them up each nostril.
How does that stop Arthur snoring?
Well, she doesn't stick them up her own nostrils. Anyway, I tried it the other night.
Any good?
It didn't work. I had to prise the cheese off the far wall with a bread knife the next morning. I'm hardly getting a wink of sleep. But in some ways, I think that's quite beneficial at the moment. I'm able to observe the early morning activities of number 21. They can't expose one jangly bit without me seeing it. I've kept a thorough record. Would you like to hear?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. 5:45 a.m. hallway light switched on. 5:47 a.m. hallway light switched off. 5:56 a.m. hallway light switched on again. 5:59 a.m. hallway light switched off, and he exits building, shutting door behind him. Now, I had to be very tricky over this next entry, or you would have seen me. I got down off the windowsill and stuck my hand mirror outside. I saw it once on an episode in The Avengers. 6:01 a.m. drove off.
Where did he be going that time in the morning?
Work must have been.
But where could he be working?
With arms like his and a suit like that, the government must be.
How could you see his arms if he was in a suit?
You should have been up at 5:10 a.m.
Imagine a nudist in the government.
Well, he wasn't nude. He was opening a window.
This really does take the secret out of Secret Service.
You don't think he's a spy, do you?
Well, I've not seen him, so this is only from what I've heard. He wears a suit and leaves for work at 6 a.m. He's new to the area, collects art, works for the government. He could easily be a spy.
Of course, that explains it.
What?
The nudism. It's a cover. No one would expect a naked spy.
Then why try and fool us? This is Surrey. My God! What?
What if he isn't Welsh at all?
You don't mean...
Yes, Russian.
We live opposite a Russian spy?
It's possible.
Then you better destroy those notes.
Why?
If he thinks you've been spying on him, then he'll no doubt think that you work for the government too. Oh, only a different government.
You're right. I could be assassinated.
Exactly. Top up.
Thank you. Actually, I think I'd better keep these notes. They could be vital. Imagine it. I could end the Cold War. I'd be famous.
Oh, don't forget me, will you?
Or I might have to. I'd know too much. They'd have to wipe my brain clean.
Look!
What?
Quick, your friends are ready. She's opened the door.
Here it is.
What time is it?
11:04 a.m. She opens door and looks up and down street, then closes door.
Is that important?
Everything's important, Max. Now what could she be doing?
Waiting for someone to arrive?
But who? That's the question.
More spies.
No, spies would never use the front door. They'd use a window or the back door or something. A chimney.
No, that's Santa.
Well, that's not a chimney then, but she's definitely not waiting for spies.
But then what?
I just thought.
Audrey,
How blind we've been.
what?
Perhaps she doesn't know her husband is a spy.
But we don't know her husband is a spy.
No, but he probably is. Think about it though. She may never have thought he was a spy. He might have lied to her all this time, married her under false pretenses just to gain her trust, while all the time working for the Russians.
The fiend.
Look, someone is pulling up outside.
Who?
She's opening her door. Who? You're not going to believe this, Max.
What?
It's the ice cream man.
He's not Russian.
Notice, he didn't sound his jingle.
Something is going on.
My God, she's
What?
having him. He's going inside the house.
Oh, Audrey, I think we're in too deep here.
No, there can only be a few possible explanations.
Such as?
Either her husband works for the Axis powers and she knows nothing, or she works for the Soviets as well and is trying to extract information from the ice cream man, or he and she are both spies, but for opposite sides and don't know it, or the ice cream man is contact of some kind.
Either way, she's having an affair with the ice cream man.
I didn't know our ice cream man was a nudist.
Neither did I.
Biscuit? Thank you. You know, there really must be something we can do.
Well, I think we should invite her over.
But then would they think we're trying to find out information about them?
But we are.
But they mustn't know that, or we'll be carted off to St. Petersburg before you could say "До свидания."
You speak Russian?
I get by.
Well, I still think we should invite her over.
But we can't now that the ice cream man is there.
I'm going to ring her and invite them over for dinner this evening.
You're a brave woman, I'll give you that.
Well, it's probably Sherry's old number.
Should be.
Here goes.
Let me hear.
Hello. Is that number 21? Hello. It's number 18 here. Margaret Winslow. Yes. Oh, we were just wondering if you'd like to come over for dinner this evening with your husband. About 7? Yes. All right. Bye.
She had an accent, Mads.
Yes. Welsh.
Crafty.
I better let George know. George!
What is it now?
Can you come down here for a moment?
Do you think he might?
Oh, probably.
Oh, hello, Audrey. Margaret. I've decided I'm not going to do any more work toiling. Instead, I'm going to spend all my time wrapping up our worldly possessions, putting them in storage in case we're forced to lose the house and live on the street.
Don't be silly, George.
Then what's the matter?
I've invited Russian nudists over for dinner.
Audrey, has my wife been drinking much this morning?
No, George.
So it's just insanity then.
I'm not insane, George. Ask Audrey.
It's true, George. The new neighbours, they're
I
spies.
thought they were nudists.
Well, yes.
Well, are they spies or nudists?
Both.
I think it's highly unlikely that a man charged with doing the most hazardous of jobs is going to choose to do it naked.
They're only nudists in their spare time.
Except for the ice cream man.
Except the ice cream man.
What's the ice cream man got to do with this?
He's one of them, George.
One of them?
Yes, George.
But he's married and has twins.
No, George. Not one of them. One of those.
One of those.
Come along, George, think.
A nudist spy.
Yes, Russian.
No, Margaret.
Oh, this is getting complicated.
Oh, both of you be quiet a moment and sit down. Right. Right. Now, as far as nudism is concerned, I saw her wearing a coat this morning. I may be wrong, but I don't believe nudists often wear coats.
Yes,
It's contrary to their dress code.
George, but yes.
No, hang on a moment. As far as the ice cream man being a spy, a Russian spy, he barely has a grasp of English, let alone Russian. This is why he drives an ice cream van.
Then can you please explain to me how I saw the ice cream man and her shamelessly embracing in the street?
Yes, how do you explain that one, George?
I must admit that this rich tapestry of yours allows for some speculation. But do you really believe that a man who spends his days selling raspberry ripples to 10-year-olds is poking his flake where he's not meant to?
Perfect cover! Yes. Well, you said yourself it's possible.
Exactly, George.
The majority of things are possible, but are probably unlikely. That's important to note. Now, is the ice cream man a spy? Yes. Is it probable? No. I think you two need a long, restful vacation somewhere.
You know, George, some people are often surprised to find that we are married. You seem so awfully keen to rid yourself of me.
Let me reassure you of one thing, Margaret. There's no one on this planet more surprised than you and I are married than myself. Remember our wedding vows in sickness and in health, in skegness and in sorrow.
He's leaving.
Oh, yes, he is.
His jingle's working again.
So it is. Wait, she's seen us! Oh, wait, she's seen us, George!
Oh, that's it. The game is up.
George, do something!
Like what?
Call the police, George!
And tell them what? The woman you've been stalking for the past few days has finally spotted you.
No, you mustn't call the police. It's too soon. We must think.
I swear that you two must be psychologically unbalanced.
It's okay for now. She's gone inside.
Audrey, do you have a hobby?
George!